What's up, guys? Big L Doubles over here, and a few days ago was my 10th anniversary of my YouTube channel. Today is July 1st as I'm recording this. I have bought a lot of vinyl. Some I've been thinking about doing unboxing videos for, but then I got other stuff involved, and I kind of have to. I'm at the point where I just kind of want to just get all this over with. So we're gonna open up all the vinyls that I bought within the last month or so that I have not been able to open. So there's also there is a issue. That's my. I had my computer for about 2 weeks, so if you hear ringing, that's why. So there is something that I've been willing to do now. I bought a CD for this here, and it's missing a CD. I don't have it. I don't know where my brother put it. I'll have to ask him. I don't know if it got shipped or anything like that. Until that happens, we'll figure this out. But right now, this is kind of a dud. If I have to buy another original CD of this, I will. I'll probably get my money back from the other one. So, anyway. So, I have CDs to show. I bought a lot of stuff from Italy. It's just ridiculous. I went to Venice, then Florence, Venice, and Rome. So, anyway. Now, before we kind of go anywhere, now, this is, I don't know how long this is going to be. This is all going to be one take. There isn't going to be anything significant about it whatsoever. So, some of these vinyls were from shows I went to. The only vinyl I did not get was the one of Lucia Ciafrelli. I wanted to get her. Actually, I think there's a package for me right there. Let me see if I can go find it. I'm actually going to just cut this off, but this is all recorded in one take, so I'm going to go get them. I'm not going to show what these are, though, but you will see them in a minute. So, anyway. Unfortunately, like I said, the Boston one, the CDs, I don't know where the fuck it is. It's a dud. Wasted $10 on that. So, we're now going to go ahead and take a look at all the vinyls that we're going to be doing unboxings of, and so on and so forth. Now, we're going to be doing the ones I saw in Obituary. Now, these were the vinyls. Now, this was one of the bands I saw. This was the cowboy band from Obituary I saw. Now, I'm not showing the Obituary picture of this because I don't really need to show it. But this, now, the band is called Spirit World. I bought both their LPs. I have not opened these at all. I will be doing it now. So, now, I don't know which one's the first LP. So, I'm going to go on my phone and check it out. Now, like I said, the band is called Spirit World. Spirit World is... Okay, so this is their second album. And the one I have right here, that's not in the camera, is the third album. So, we'll be doing this one first, because this is... We're going to go back chronologically, so... Yeah, you know, it's just kind of... the whole thing here, so... So, yeah, I've been okay. I mean, I'm mentally... I have a migraine, and... I mean, I sat behind a kid, like a 2-year-old of the group I was in. It's just ridiculous. And also, like, my brain has been fried, so... That is just... Now, I will be keeping the promo stickers, because, you know... Now, this album is called Death Western. Now, I have not listened to these albums in full yet, but, before I kind of go anywhere, my sister got a turntable. My brother and I bought her vinyls. I gave her the Ghost vinyl I didn't like. I gave her the Blackbeard vinyl, because that's, like, one of her favorite bands to see. I took her to see them, like, last year at Gramercy. And I actually admitted this to her, I did not like Blackbeard at all. This is Spirit World's second LP, Death Western. Now I just want to see how everything is. Now there seems to be a lyric sheet. Oh, what's this? Seems to be a poster of some kind. This is the lyric sheet, and this is the vinyl. It's not black. It's translucent orange, which is kind of cool. It's more like a little bit of a nude color, between like nude and like yellow orange. Looks pretty nice. Somebody died while this album was being made. Sad. Now, what I think of them, they were pretty good. Now, are they a band I would care to see again? I'll pass. You know, I don't really need to see them again, so. And this is the second one. This one is called Heldaro. And this is a sea blue vinyl. Actually, let me see what this color is. It doesn't say the color. For fans of Slayer, Pantera, and Hatebreed. Never really cared for Hatebreed. I don't even know they fucking existed. So this is kind of the other LP. Now, I've been so backed up because I haven't done anything about 2 weeks. I haven't even done my 10th anniversary video yet because I haven't really gotten the chance to do it. But I just want to do all these now so that I can just kind of, the videos I haven't uploaded, I can just upload them, and this can kind of stay continuity wise. So I don't know how I'm gonna open this up, but there's a little hole here. Let's do this here. So yeah, that's kind of sucks we don't have the Boston CD here. I'll have to ask my brother if he threw it out, because if he did, then that's an issue. Yeah, he probably threw it out. I don't know what he did with it. Actually, before we take this out of the seal, I actually ripped some of the vinyl disc here. You know, like, I don't like opening from the side like this because this happens, but since this is an album I don't really care for, I'm not going to do anything about it, so. Now, this is their latest album. This came out a few months ago. See, like I said, you see, like, this is what happens when I sliced it. See, I broke the paper through. It should not have affected the lyric sheet's absolutely fine. The LP, it should be fine too. Oh, this kind of reminds me of the tier LP I have. It's kind of something. It's exactly like this. Battle Bloods, I think it's called. Their latest album. It has the same exact vinyl design. So nothing significant. We kind of take everything out. Here's the lyric sheet. It has like Guns N' Roses inspired lyrics. No, actually no. Guns N' Roses inspired artwork. You know, if you know their drill. That's pretty much it for this one. Nothing significant whatsoever. I mean, the fact I fucked up the this year, but you know, I'm not too much of a hassle about it because I don't really care enough to give a shit. So now, this is the one that I wanted to do before I left, but I couldn't do it. Led Zeppelin's Untitled 4th album. If you guys don't know, I have Houses of the Holy. It's not with me, but I have Led Zeppelin 2, and there's a reason why I have it with me on here. So this is I was out with my friend Miko. Some of you watch What Happens to Us. He is Mr. Donaldman. So yeah, I saw this and I snagged it. It was like a good $24. You know, it was a pretty good deal. It was what I told him it's Target. So yeah, it's just, you know. My question is, like, is Led Zeppelin one of my favorite bands? No. Is this album one of my favorite albums? Actually, it's one of my least favorite albums. My favorite album, I think, would probably be Houses of the Holy, and then Bow by the first album. So, like, I'm more of a fan of the first album than I am of the second album. Well, there it is. So, and before I go anywhere, this is going to be a very controversial thing to say, but I'm saying it anyway. I think Led Zeppelin is the worst metal band of all time. Yeah. I knew going into this I was going to say that. There's nothing wrong with Zeppelin as a band. The problem with Zeppelin is just that they're not even metal. Like, they don't even qualify close. So that's why when people say, oh, Zeppelin's like a great metal band, they help inspire it. I know they actually help immigrate glam metal. They are, in my opinion, they're proto-glam. Like, I always say that they're more like proto-glam, which is there's nothing wrong with them being a proto-glam band. I mean, Kiss was one too, but so yeah. I know this album sold like, oh, it's not sound like 11 times platinum or something. It could be. But like I said, this is not my favorite Led Zeppelin album of all time. It's not even in it. It's like one of my least favorites. But I do like Going to California. It's a good song. Here's the gatefold for it right here. Now I do know why they made this. They even titled this is because the critics were pissed off Led Zeppelin. So when they made this album, they just didn't even put a title on it. They put like characters like Zozo. Everyone likes to call it. One of them is Zozo. And some people call this album Zozo, I think. And the album fucking shot them from superstorm to multi-stardom. So it worked out for them. All right. Anything else? Let's see here. Oh look, it's a replica. This is a replica. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the lyric sheet. Oh, this is the lyrics to Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Stairway to Heaven. You know, it's funny because I don't even like Freebird either. And I don't even listen to Freebird that much. And I love Skinner, and so it's just black vinyl, just like House of the Holy End 2. So Untitled, nothing significant about this one. This is it's considered one of the greatest rock albums of all time, which I ridiculously disagree with. Like I said, I think Jimmy Page is overrated as a guitar player. Great guitar player, but fucking overrated. There's a difference between saying, I don't think he sucks, okay? I just think there's better guitarists other than him. I will say, though, I do think Ritchie Blackmore is worse than... I do think Ritchie Blackmore is not a good guitar player, so whatever. Okay. Now, that is the end of this aspect. So, I got a lot of CDs. I'm not going to show all them because I don't have them out, but I got Overkill, I got Anthrax, I got The Proclaimers, I got Led Zeppelin 1, you know, I just got so many CDs. I even got Wish You Were Here on CD. Yeah, I also got, this is actually something I've been wanting to show. So, this is it right here. My address is on the other side. When I did the loan review, I mentioned that I was waiting for an album to show up, and it came while I was gone. I listened to the album when I was in Italy. It was pretty good, and the album in question is Ailstorm's The Thunderfist Chronicles. This is the pre-order. I bought it right away, and this is not any of those deluxe editions. Like, I'm not into that shit. So I just want to get it as is. I got LP and CD. This is exactly what this says. And this one, well, this one's a little more significant for a reason. But we'll yeah, so yeah, this is from the Palm Records. So just want to make sure. So first things first. I will be seeing Ailstorm in September with Glory Hammer. Now, I saw Glory Hammer twice. The only other two bands I saw 3 times live were Metallica and KMFDM. So there's nothing special. All right, here we go, guys. This is it right here. Here's my receipt. Oh, metalnews.com. This is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of everything as is. Now, I love the fact that they bubble wrapped it. Now, here is the CD. No fucking cracks. Thank God. Because each of those albums I'll be getting recently have cracks in them, and they're all shit. Like, you know, the Anthrax one, the Ailstorm, No Great But the Sea one. This is the CD version of the Thunderfist Chronicles. Now, these are the standard versions. Like I said, I don't care for box sets. I don't care about that shit. Just want to get it as is, and so I did. So, now the ones I have on CD are Back Through Time, No Great But the Sea, and their previous album, Seventh Rum of Seventh Rum, which my girlfriend got me. Now, this is it right here. this is it. Now, this is strictly limited edition green. Yeah, I'm really happy that I got this. I think what I'm actually going to do is that I'm actually going to do a solo unboxing of this, because I kind of just want to show it. Now, I'm glad I have this, and I'm going to make sure that I don't do anything stupid with it. The good thing is it's not just one side, so I don't have to cut this through here, which is not a smart thing to do. So, this will go on the side. Now, like I said, the Boston CD, I don't know where the fuck it is, but some of you know why I'm wearing this shirt. Now, a few days from now will be Black Sabbath's very final show. They're doing it with Bill Ward, which I think they should have done anyway. I bought the LP of their worst album together for them. Never Say Die. I hate the album. I think the album is fucking garbage. But I decided to complete the 8-album collection, so I bought the album. I bought the LP. This is it right here. Now, this is one of my least favorite albums from the band. It's probably the only Ozzy album that I actually think is pure garbage. But, I mean, there's some good songs on there, but there are very few and far between, you know. But I might as well just take it out. I might as well. There is a gatefold. Got to be careful because it's actually really sealed tight. I don't know if you guys really know this. Just gonna take some pictures. Okay. All right. So let's just poke this little hole. Kind of reminds me of the Internal Idol one. Now, it actually reminds me. I decided not to get the black vinyl because I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking need it. It's the same thing. Now, I knew right away I wasn't going to get the CD because I have the deluxe edition. I don't need it. So. We got, this is going to be a very long video, but now the one I'm most excited for was the Thunderfist Chronicles, so now you open up the gatefold. Interesting. Now this is the program for the 10th Anniversary World Tour. The single, A Hard Road. Hard Road's an okay song. I mean, it's not good, you know. Okay, so unlike, I think the only other one that has one sleeve is Technical Ecstasy. Here's the sleeve for Never Say Die. Now, I think the sleeves for both those two albums are actually really cool. I think they're probably the best that they have ever done. But let's take a look at the vinyl. Yeah, here we go. This is it right here. Now, will I ever fucking play this? Other than the one time I will. Nah, not really. You know, like I said, I never play this album, like, at all. I fucking hate the album. So. But it's cool to have, you know? And here it is with the CD. So, thought it'd be fitting to show that. Anyway, this will go, and so will the one for Napalm Records. They'll also go before. Now, I have all the Tony Martin albums on LP. I have all the Ozzy albums on LP. I got the deal ones. I don't even have any of them yet. So yeah. So, since we didn't get the Boston one, I might as well just do this one. Now, I got this one for a reason. I already know what this is. So. Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love. Wait. Huh. Oh, guess it's not here yet. So yeah, this is the Boston CD I was trying to tell you guys about. It's the Motley Crue one I can't find. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that one is. So, since we have this here, now this is one of the older models, and this was my dad's CD. This Boston one. Now I took out. Now it doesn't look like it was his, but this case was a lot different. I changed it. I put everything new together, and we have a complete Boston CD. So here we go, guys. Complete Boston CD. I don't know what your fast food love is, but hey, whatever, I guess. So anyway, so while that reminds me, use something else. While that reminds me, I'm gonna be showing you the vinyls I bought in Italy and the CDs I bought in Italy. So we're gonna separate them by each of what I did. So. Okay. So first off, this was the album I bought in. This was the vinyl I bought in Florence. There was a problem with this. The Born on a Feeling doesn't fucking work because somebody scratched it. Not me. I even noticed like the day before I left. So now this is an Italy pressing. This is from one of the originals. So this cardboard is really delicate. There's no lyric sheet whatsoever. And if you want to believe me that this this LP suffered through a lot of shit. Yeah, look at that scratching right there. Here, let me turn on. Yeah, I don't know who fucking. In my opinion, somebody probably scratched this because either they were stupid and played the song over and over again, or the song got annoying and somebody probably scratched the fucking song to make them play the other album. That's what I think. Those are the two theories. But it's a good thing to have this, and it's a good thing to have this on the. I might actually, to kind of compensate one of the feeling, I might as well just get the remaster of this. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna play this because it's too old. It's too delicate. Like this cardboard is like, look how easy it bends. It's so. This thing is so fucking old. This thing. I don't know what this thing was in, but it survived a lot of shit. I think it's probably water damage, a little bit maybe. And the two CDs I bought in Florence are a bit interesting. So when I was in Italy, I couldn't really figure out. When I was in Italy, I couldn't really figure out what I was gonna get. I need to buy a Gatorade after this. But anyway, so these are the two CDs I bought. And this one was Uriah Heep's Very Humble, Very Heavy. Yeah, Very Heavy, Very Humble. It's the first album. And I got something a bit interesting. I used to listen to this band a lot as a kid, but I don't really listen to them as much as I used to, but it was worth picking up regardless. Let's hope it's here. Yeah, this is Depeche Mode's A Broken Frame. Broken Frame. This is one of the earlier albums. So, I don't know if this is their first album or their second album, but I could be wrong. No, these are older versions of these LP CDs. So, those are the ones I got in Florence. Now, Venice. Now, Venice is the only. Now, the LP I bought in Venice is the only one that's sealed. But I will show you the CDs I got for it. I got Creed's Clear Revivals. What's the name of the album? Mardi Gras. Now, I've heard so many bad things about this. I've actually never listened to this album. I actually didn't even when I was on the plane. I'm going to listen to this one and see how it is. But I've never listened to it. This is one of the older versions. This is like from 2000. It has like the CD book like this. Now the AC/DC one I got from my friend of mine is exactly made like this. So. And the one I got is interesting. This is Iommi. This is Tony Iommi's solo album. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'm picking this shit up. This album is out of print. It's been out of print for the longest time. I know Tony's been reissuing his solo albums. This one is not because it has some people on there such as Phil Anselmo and Ozzy Osbourne and Dave Grohl. Like, it's just insane. I've listened to part of it before. I never listened to the whole thing. This is exactly what it is. It's kind of like the and it's kind of reminds you of the Enya CD you have. Like, it's just like color, and this has like the name on it. Like, it's exactly like this. Nothing too special. Alright, so the story of the Venice vinyl is I found, yes, it's going for the one, and I was like, well, let's see what albums I can pick that's more interesting. I ended up in a dual-way battle between a 2000s version of Led Zeppelin's One and a 1980s version of Kiss Is Hotter Than Hell. And I decided, you know, I'm just going to find more and see what I want to do. And the second I saw this one, I said, this is the one I'm picking up. This is Pink Floyd's Metal. I have Dark Side of the Moon on vinyl. Don't know why I didn't bring it out. But this is the second Pink Floyd album I have that's on an LP. And it's Metal. I wish it was The Piper Gates or Dawn or something. But, hey, you know, this is not a bad album. So, as you guys can see, the guy who wrote it, this is a 2016 European pressing. Now, we're going to do this together. And we're going to take a look at literally everything here. Now, this was €30. It says in the back. I already took a picture of this fully, so I don't really know what it looks like. Okay, and then let's take out the LP on its hinge. Whoops. I hate my LPs. I don't hate LPs. You know what it is? Part of this is like broken, so part of the seal's broken. That's probably that's why it's taking a while. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'll just there we go. This went a lot smoother. Okay, so this is Metal on LP. Oh, okay. Didn't think the picture of their Apple Music profile is from this sleeve, but I guess it is. All right, so this is Roger Waters. That's Nick Mason, David Gilmour, and that's Richard Wright. So there's nothing on the side, but there is something on the right side though. We'll take a look at it. We got the black on black. Here's the vinyl. Now, Echoes is the one that it has one entire track on it. Yes, Echoes. Or no, not Echoes. Metal. Fuck, I'm confusing the name of the album with the name of the song. This entire side has Echoes. It's ridiculous. Where's the sleeve? No, I don't think there's any lyric sheet or anything. Because with Dark Side of the Moon, they gave you like a bunch of stickers and shit. But I don't know about this one. I'll just kind of like, nah, it's just the album LP as is, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm glad I bought this. So, and we're nearly done with our journey. So, glad I have this though. Like, anyway. Now this album, now I bought these albums. Now, as you guys know, I did say I have Led Zeppelin 2 with me. I bought a older version of the CD with me here, and this was about €8. I bought this in Rome. Now, the what I'm ready to show you is from Rome. This is not from Rome. I've had this for a while, but this is not the 2014 remaster. So this is one of the older ones. Now, I no longer need to keep this in the pack, so let's take it out. I've already listened to it on the plane, so you can kind of see that the booklet's kind of been through a little bit, but the disc is amazingly. The disc is still amazing. So I'm just gonna put this on the side because we don't need it. All right. Now this was the Elstorm I was gonna show you, but putting it on the side. This is the other Elstorm vinyl I have other than the one I just got. So now there's one more CD, and then we'll go to the vinyl. That's odd. This is my copy of Forbidden. Kidding. I officially have the OG mix. I mean, it's a bit pricey. It was a bit overpriced. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking it. Yeah. This is an original pressing of it. So now you can also kind of tell because of the CD design. This is the European. This is the European design. Now, I think I've said before, I am a bigger fan of the. I'm not the biggest fan, but I prefer the OG mix mainly because it's just really how the album is. And what I like about the original album mix is this: you open this up, and you kind of get this cheesy artwork, which is quite cool. Love that. I know Forbidden just turned 30 years old, so happy birthday to Forbidden. So we're reviewing two of the most hated Sabbath albums, Forbidden and Never Say Die, and for some odd reason I ended up getting this out of all of it. So yeah, this is the cover for Forbidden. This is the original. This is the remix. Now I kind of like the coloring on this more than this. I mean, it's a bit more cartoony, but this kind of shows it more, which is, I think, a good thing. So now the vinyls. I bought Frank Sinatra. Fuck it. I mean, I like jazz music, so. Now, this was about 10 euro. It's not 70, it was 10. And I'm going to take this out of its thing here. I'm going to put everything in. Now, this is it right here. No lyric sheet. Now, this is a 1980s pressing. This, because if you look at this here, look what the copyright says. 1981. This is a 1981 pressing. Of Sing Along With Me. It says Frank Sinatra and Billy May and his orchestra. So, and it has the plastic sleeve, which is something I hate. But you know, I'm like this. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I like Sinatra. I think he's a great vocalist. So, don't know if I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna put this. Now, this is the very final part of the haul. So, Motley Hot Shit's Flirting with Disaster, 10 euros. That was 15, this was 10. This is a 1979 Italy pressing. This was also from Rome, along with The Forbidden, Led Zeppelin 2, and Frank Sinatra. Now the cardboard, it's like the Boston one, has seen better days, but, you know, it smells like Italy too, hilarious, but, yeah, this is, now, am I like the biggest fan of Molly Hatchet? No, I'm more of a Skinner guy, but I thought, why not pick this up? It also came up with this, which is quite interesting. So, I think this was probably the original paper, and then they probably put this in because it was delicate. So, yeah, you can also kind of tell this is from the late 70s. So, anyway, that's my haul. I don't know where Motley Crue is. I don't even know if it even showed up or not, but hey, if it did, my brother owes me. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, I know I don't really like doing videos like this, but I ain't gonna be the first one to tell you this was something I felt that I needed to do. Actually, yeah, look, it was delivered. I knew it was. It's quite interesting. Anyway, so if I find them, if the My Crew one shows up here somewhere, I'll do an unboxing of it. But I really hope you guys enjoy this haul. And yeah, there's just been, I just want to get this all over with because I kind of knew that it would probably take me to like October to do like some of these stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not waiting until October. Just do it in one fucking take and just call it a week and just call it a day. And if I do if the Motley Crue one is here somewhere, it has to be. I will be doing a unboxing of it separately. Unfortunately, I wish it was here, but it's not at the moment. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy this haul. I also just realized I'm going to be doing the Ailstorm one a bit separately too. I will just be doing a just the whole setup of what it is. It's not going to be like me talking about doing the box. Like, I already did that part. So, but anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe. My Instagram, social medias are in the description below. My threads, BlueSky, everything else is in there. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Have a good day, guys. I just realized something I forgot to do. Alright, so I forgot to do this one. I mean, I was actually going to take the one whole take and just completely cut it anyway. But anyway, so Pennsylvania. I don't know if this is it or the metallic one who didn't show up. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. Yeah, no, it is. It's the Motley Crue CD. It showed up. Okay, so it's the Metallica one that didn't show up. I have to go look for it, but yeah, this is Too Fast for Love. This is their first album. I have their second album. If I did show a picture of it here, but I'm gonna. This is the 2022 reissue. Now, from what I understand, these are cheap rip-offs because of the fact that they use like the same remaster from like 2004. I don't give a shit. Okay. You know, if this was like Axl Rose reissuing Appetite to Stretch Back to 30,000 times the same remaster, or Tracy Guns doing it with, you know, Cocked and Loaded, then I would complain. But because I don't really care for Motley Crue that much, I can give two shits. So anyway. It's quite funny that I'm actually revisiting hair metal. So now, am I like, do I think Motley Crue is a good band? No. Nah. I don't think they're even in the top 100 greatest bands of all time. I think most of the bands that succeeded them, like Poison, let's say Poison, Twisted Sister, what other bands? There's a lot of bands, like, hell, I even think Van Halen's better than Motley Crue, but I don't even like Van Halen. I think some bands, like Vixen and LA Guns, are better than Motley Crue, so. Here's the disc itself. And then you kind of get the booklet. So. Only shows lyrics for Livewire. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Because for Shout of the Devil, the one I have, it only shows part of the title track vocals. So. All right, so it's the Metallica one that didn't show up. It said it did, but I could be wrong. I have to ask my brother if he ever saw it or not, but yeah, so that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. The Metallica one will be a bit different, so hope you guys enjoy this unboxing. It was a lot. I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's it. Bye.